This is another one of my games. So basically what I do, if you don't know, when I go live on here, I upload them to YouTube. I upload all my lives to YouTube when I do gaming. I have a gaming channel. It says Gaming R Us. My apologies if the mic seemed a little distant. So what I was saying was, hello everyone, how you guys doing? Uh, this is mostly when I game. And I chill. I know it'd be kind of late when I game. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make arrangements so I don't be so late when I game. All right. So this is an older title. Give me just a moment, cause I don't know if anybody can hear me. Gotta fix my mic up. So, bring my mic up a little bit. Boom. Okay. So, hello, how everyone doing today? This is when I game, and this is called Jessup the Gunslinger, an older title. Anytime that it's your favorite game of all time? Oh man, I love Cowboys, man. I love Cowboys. And I went into my vote of all my games, and I was like, man, I got to start playing these games. You know what I'm saying? I remember this game. I just don't remember how to play the game. And I said, I got to start playing these. I got to start playing these games. So every video that I have with me gaming, it goes on my YouTube page. It's called Gaming R Us. That's my YouTube page. I'm starting it up. I'm not big on editing just yet, so it's just me gaming and talking, or just doing what I do when I game. So I would like if anybody support that YouTube channel with me gaming. I'm pulling up old games. My next thing I want to play is Kingdom Hearts. That's gonna be a challenge. Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So I'm pulling up old games and I'm pulling up new games. So it's new games that's coming out. So the new games that's coming out. Let me start the game up while I'm running my mouth. I'm getting up. I'm setting up my other monitor. I'm using my iPad as a monitor because I need another actual monitor. Another monitor. I'm gonna buy one. I think I'm planning on getting one next month. I'm gonna just get me another monitor next month. Okay. So, all right. Yo. What's up, man? What's up? Um, let's do it. I've been having issues trying to get this game up and running though, because it says I was the title, and I'm trying to get it to run with my other programs and software. So yeah. Let me see. Is it gonna work properly now? Here we go. We're starting. I don't remember this game at all, but as I always do, I go into settings. I go into video. I make sure everything is how it can be, and that's what I do. Okay. Game, video, audio. Is the volume too loud? Because I need to know. Hope it's not. A little bit. I'm turning it down. Let me turn up my iPad and see how loud it is. Okay. So, did that fix it? This is an older title, so I'm trying to fix everything with the volume and stuff. I'm trying to get everything. Okay, let's go to game. Okay. Let's go to play game. Let's go to store. Let's go to new. Let's go to normal.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed it.
Okay.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
This game is a Western. Okay. And Blade the Fella. This was back when Ubisoft was Ubisoft. Like, they had a name to themselves. Okay, press start to play.
It was about 30 years ago.
Okay.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Okay, we doing stuff.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
How you?
You
My
heard
controls are
that.
different.
You need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who's that?
Is he with us?
How you shoot? How do you shoot? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not used to my new controls. Gotcha. You have 1 skill point to spend here. Now select any of the 3 skill cartridges and then press purchase on the left. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with this.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, I got 2 more skill points. I probably shouldn't spend it all in one area, but I get more skill points.
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Spread out, goddammit! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
RB, right?
We have one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
Got him. Okay. I picked it right with the long range. Gotcha. I missed. Alright. I want you. Come on out. Gotcha.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I want you. Come on out, sir. Gotcha. Oh, I can slow down time? Yeah, okay. Okay, I gotta get closer. That was a close one. Huh? Supposed to be the duck. Yeah, I figured that. I think they enemies, so I gotta shoot them.
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut
These
off.
bitches running!
got you.
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
What is that about? Okay,
Not
you
a
can
bad
avoid lethal
idea.
shots only when
It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
That was a gimme.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't as sharp as tools in the shed.
That was a
A
gimme.
lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
I want headshots, baby. Number headshots, baby. I shouldn't be saying this.
Then,
Okay.
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Shoot that bastard!
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
You think you can kill me too?
Maybe.
That was too damn close.
I want that headshot.
It was a bit of a slog.
Headshot.
but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave,
Deader than a rat in a trap.
and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldwin.
I'm putting you down. How about that? Huh? You like that?
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Billy's worth $500. Get her about. I can keep this up all day.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell did Gary get to? He's missing all the action.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Run! Can't hide forever. Where'd he come from?
Headshots.
I winged him.
I gotta get down. I gotta get down.
Someone shoot that.
I I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Okay. Press RB to breach the room.
Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just Josh.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Okay, I can do that. That's what's up.
Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes. I'm done with you. Pass him in the crossfire! You won't get away with this!
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Okay, keep your enemy in focus. Okay. When your opponent reaches for that gun, press RT to draw your weapon, aim, and fire. RT. Okay, RT, okay.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
So that didn't happen.
And stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
2 out of 3.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Is it new? Okay, so no, this is a very old game. Is it on PlayStation 5? If you have PlayStation like Plus with the premium features they're talking about, then possibly you can play this game. But this is a Ubisoft game.
It's
like,
important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
like this is a Ubisoft old game. So
He was
I don't
with
even know if
John
they got any
Kinney's
vote.
gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Yeah, man, it's super cheap. Like I bought this.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
So I bought this when Humble Bundle came out, I think. And well, Humble Bundle is still out, but this one I bought this. So I'm on PC. I play most of my games on PC. So, ooh. So I play most of my games on PC now. I used to be on console. I stopped playing on console when I didn't have no more friends to play with. So I just switched to PC. And been like that ever since.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Ooh, double barrel.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? That son of a bitch! Shit, we can't get back!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus.
Let me get that. I want that. How you pick that up? Man. A different game. Different time.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away! Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could.
You shooting at me. I'm shooting.
Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in it. Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
I got a pistol? Oh, I'm going back.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass! That sucker can't have gotten far!
You better be glad they won't let me.
Around here somewhere.
Oh man, I can't. Might have to invest in me in a PC. Yeah, I can't do what I do in normal games. I forgot this game's a little older. You can't just jump on the roof when you feel like it.
You'll have to do everything.
I'm getting rid of all of y'all, bro. Y'all was shooting me all the time. Time for me to go. I think they just want people to go. Yeah, man. You can the same price you spend for a console. You can am I supposed to jump over there? Go. What am I supposed to do now?
Billy broke out of jail.
Violence is not the answer.
It's $500 for just buying a PC, a basic PC. $500.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Bernie, get here!
Okay, so we're gonna be stealthy. I'm not a stealthy person, but we're gonna try it.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me.
Well, I tried.
Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Dude just walked up on me, man. He just walked up on me, man. Like, I love this shotgun. Oh my goodness. Shotgun ain't taking no names. No names.
See,
Look
me
at
and
this
the
again.
kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
They're shooting in the street.
No names. Where you shooting at me from? I'm gonna go around. Right, you can't do that in these games.
You or me?
You just got one path and you gotta take.
There's children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters.
Okay, we got two more skills. All right, so here's the skills that we got. We're working with. I got the shotgun. This is for a two-wielded pistol. Right now, I'm not worried about two-wheel pistol. I'm mostly worried about. Okay, we need some stuff for shotgun life, right? Oh, so we gotta actually fill out one ring before we can fill out another. So I don't even know what that is. I just picked, but oh, I should have picked that. I should have picked fast reload speed.
Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Did I just upgrade my gun? Look at you! Look at how nice and spiffy.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that hit me with the fire.
Don't let him get away! I think he's scared.
Slowing down time, babe. At least you got like secret mysteries that you can collect in this game, which I do like. I do like all the mysteries. Give me all the mysteries, because I want to collect. So they do, if you like to collect stuff, they got you. They got you. This game does have some language, which I forgot about. It has language. I don't know what I'm running to. I'm just running.
I'm ending you.
Where you shooting me from? Oh. There we go. Took care of you. Yeah, babes. Alright, so. Can we climb this? No?
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Okay.
Take it.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
What?
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
Oh, God, I understand.
Anyway, it was me or them.
Where you shooting
and
me
the
from?
only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
We can take him. I think we got him. Give it up. You're done.
Trying to figure out where you at.
You can run. Can't hide forever. I'm putting you down. Stay on me. Get the women off the street. Arm yourselves. Stop it. How the hell did he get away?
I see you.
Kill him.
I just run up on you, baby. That's where I need to be next, babe.
I found what I was looking for. The stable at the edge of town.
Arr.
I guess
Alright,
Billy
dude.
saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball.
I would have just gave him his shotgun.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
We going after new people, new horizons. New people, babes. All right, let me make sure. Let's charge that. So I can see comments or somebody do comment. All right. So we got new people, new horizons going.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
I hate fucking running.
We ain't got no skill points. Okay.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There! hombre!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
I want that headshot.
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Where's he going?
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Where do I go?
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Very slim.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
I'm finna go back out there. I ain't no punk.
Where's he going?
Stand and fight, you coward! Can't outrun a bullet!
So you did that.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
I ain't no punk.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Nowhere to run!
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
It looked like a place where I need to be going. Don't be doing that. 'Cause I thought I kept running. Okay.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Shoot that running son of a bitch!
I got 1 skill point. I don't know what I'm finna do with it. Now I got that. I got that one fully maxed out. The next one is this one.
Shoot that running son of a bitch!
Oh yeah.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
You gotta pay for your sins, man.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom Come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Where'd you get
Man, he got me. He got me.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
I shot him point blank range. I was in his grill. You just throw a whole grenade at me? I'm coming for you.
I don't see you.
Coming? Got rid of your guard. You know I'm coming, don't you? You got rid of your guard. You know I'm coming, don't you? Don't you know I'm coming? I don't know what you did to me. We gonna find out together. You gotta reload. Bye, man. Bro, I shot you in the head, bro. Okay.
Gonna blow you into next. What I ever do to you? Oh, gotta reload. Would you just die?
I shot you in the head, point blank, period.
Let's see what you made of, boy.
Oh, you can find out what I'm made of, alright. Oh, I can't be in front of that. I can't be in front of it. That was a good idea, though.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
I hit him with a grenade. Oh my goodness. Come on with it, bro.
Show yourself.
Man, that was hard. I'm coming for you, old man. Gotta take you down. I'm sorry. I gotta take you down.
What I ever do to you?
I don't know what you did. Whatever you did, old man, you gotta pay for it. Oh, I got some ammo. I got some ammo, old man. I got some ammo just like you, old man. I forgot I got this.
You one stupid zombie.
Oh yeah. Know where that came from, old man? Oh, that didn't hit. That didn't hit.
See what you made up for. What I ever do to you?
Oh, that one hit, old man. I know that one hit, but you gotta take this gun next, though. You gotta take the gun next.
I don't know how you lived this long.
It don't matter, old man, but you gotta take the gun next, though.
What a piece of...
Yeah, you gotta take that gun next,
Apparently
sir.
one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to take that pistol next, that revolver. It was only right.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear. Somebody's coming!
Let me talk to you real quick, all right?
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Time to die!
But I know I shot you now. It's alright. I'm coming back.
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
How am I missing this? We gotta get closer.
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Get him from the side.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
He's bleeding. You won't get away with me.
Yeah, I will.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
Time to kill you full of lead.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Murder him.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
We're gonna try to get some of those things we're gonna be looking for. Like them nuggets. I don't see nothing, so we're gonna move forward.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
In the butt.
wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Kill 'em already! It's crazy than a shithouse right
It's alright. Hey, he got 2 guns. He got 2 guns.
You just met your match! That asshole just killed Red?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Y'all trying to flame me? I heard you. I heard you trying to flame me.
There he is.
Just shoot the son of a bitch! Look out! Don't let that asshole get away with this! I got a bullet with your name on it, boy.
I got one with your name on it too now.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God
Woo,
knows
I
what
feel
else for
good.
people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant
yeah, man.
valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
This is a sawed-off shotgun. One of my favorite guns to use. Something about them sawed-off, baby. Like a revolver is good. It makes sweet noise to you. But when you get that sawed-off, man, let me tell you. In any game that offers a sawed-off,
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
I'm gonna put that sawed-off to good use. Don't do this. You don't want to do this now.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil! You working for Wyatt Earp? Just me? Earp sent you to kill me?
I'm looking for you. Where you at? It's all right. It happens to the best of us. Get back here, man. Let me get this sawed off.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life.
Had to do
But
it.
Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
He's shot.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Oh man, I gotta fix my speed, y'all. Oh, I gotta fix the speed.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo. I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
That's why I like them headshots. That's why I like them headshots. That's why I like them headshots.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder. Oh yeah? Who the hell is that then?
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
All right.
Show yourself, coward! That was too damn close.
I want the headshot. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. They give him what I wanted. We won't have to. Nobody get hurt. I'm gonna stick with my pistol. Or I'm gonna stick with my revolver.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
God damn you!
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Want their head, sir. they ran.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Dangerous, desperate individuals. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
You're done.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around.
I'm putting you down.
And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Time to blow your shit up.
Reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Thank you! I do not deserve to die like this!
Neither do I. I don't want to fight you, bro.
Get out of here! Shit!
As a boy, I always loved the 4th of July.
There he is! You must be about out of it. Get out here!
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Oh, man.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side. It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution, because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route. Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City. Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
It's a trap. And they got dynamite? Yeah.
Gonna blow you into next week! This day is just getting worse and worse for you. Aim!
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna fix him, dude.
What can you aim? No blood money for you today. Why not just give up and die? I can shoot too! Bastard! Whoa! Yeah, I need some help here!
I knew it was a trap.
Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out! Oh, he's hurt now! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! Oh, all medieval on your ass! Catch this, you son of a bitch! Oh, you can shoot, but can you aim? Got that one, didn't you? That'll blow you into next week, boy! No blood money for you today!
We brought more people in there.
I can shoot too! You ain't beefing me. No, boy! Just kill him! Why not just give up and die? You ain't taking me! What do you think you're doing? Oh. Shot! Baby! No blood money for you today! Catch this, you son of a bitch!
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
John Wesley.
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I am gonna blow myself. I had good cover. I had mighty cover.
Can't get a good shot at him. God damn him.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
Somebody kill him!
Can't get a good shot at him.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Watch where you're shooting. God damn
It
him.
was holding a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
Shoot him! Shoot
You gotta be
him!
up top.
There he is. Put some holes in him.
free to look for that nugget. It's a nugget. I think it's up down. How do I get up down? I gotta jump. If I can't, you know I like me a side off, baby.
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today.
Who did all that? Was it me?
Look around and imagine this place painted in blood.
I didn't do all
Hardin
that.
was waiting for me. And wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew, as most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their Jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Oh, he's hurt now. Come on!
Tell Hardin someone's coming for him.
Stop that son of a bitch!
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
I wondered if Bob was among them. And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration. I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, Nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility. I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Fastest gun in the West.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear.
Probably.
He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait.
Gun.
You didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Fast gun. I'm trying to get him. I don't understand this little wobbly mechanic. That's stupid. I kept missing. I shot 4 times. I'm like, shoot the man. Oh my goodness, chat. Cause I aim soon I pull out my gun. You gonna know I've been.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
I was dodging them things, you hear me? Out the Matrix for a moment, you hear me?
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation. A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution, and were more than willing to die for him.
I don't like the fact that, you know, I know it's a cowboy thing. I don't like the fact that that part of it is.
They saw me before I saw them.
Oh no, they cowboys. I feel better now. Man, they was spot on, bro. I just don't like the fact of hunting them down. But the Western,
They saw me before I saw them. And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
I think one of them walked up on me.
They saw me before I saw them. It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas. And that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout. Deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness. See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit. They had torches on the walls.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
Sorry, man. I had to do it. Had to do it.
come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
We in the Cave of Death.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk. I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle. I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo is right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
I don't know where he was shooting it from.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty. Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory.
A brief intermission.
Coffee.
Brief intermission. So, brief intermission here. Be right back. faced with something from TikTok. Some people may view the game's content of your live server. You may consider tagging this live as age protected. Okay, so all right. He told me I gotta tag it as age appropriate for this live because of the game I've been playing is quite detailed in things. Man, I've been playing for 2 hours. I've been playing this for 2 hours, 2 whole hours. Didn't even know I was playing it for 2 whole hours. But we're gonna do I wanted to. Should we continue the game? Because we've been playing for a good minute. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop it here. Stop this one here, and we're gonna. Okay, cool. We gonna talk. We're gonna guess pause this one here. And we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Okay. So, yeah. All right. I'm finna hit you up in a few minutes. So we're finna get back to I guess switch to a different genre. And we're finna end this one. And I gotta get ready to upload this to YouTube. My YouTube. What is my YouTube? I gotta get to it. Because I need to add it. Need to audit. So the YouTube where I'm plugging on my games at. Let's go to the YouTube. There. Okay, so the YouTube that I put all my games on, it is. It's not. Let me go to the YouTube real quick. Gaming R Us. So right now, I have a couple of ones that's already uploaded, sessions that I have done already, and we're good to go. So we have sessions that are done already, and this is going to be part of the session right here. So we're going to end this one. We might come up with another one. I like to bring old games up. We're going to go back to the Dalton Sleep.